is Kampala, my city, where the wheels of the economy never cease turning, where thousands of hardworking men and women are working towards economic stability. And this is DFCU Bank, my bank. DFCU Bank is at the helm of driving economic stability by rewarding its investment clubs with the best project idea in millions of cash. This is a business reality show named Battle for Cash.
And the winner is the Geneva Outspan Organic Farmers.
Last season on Battle for Cash, 10 investment clubs made it to the top, 7 of which walked away millions richer. In February, the top 20 had an unforgettable Nairobi tour.
On behalf of DFCU, I'd like to wish you a safe journey and once again, congratulations.
In Nairobi, the teams slept at the beautiful Ibis Hotel with Nairobi's skyline in the view. The host partner, PwC, invited a group of professionals who shared important information with contestants about finance and investment. All speakers combined had a rich experience in investment club management and strategies. In Kenya, investment clubs are known as chamas. Kenya's investment club industry has grown to a level where small groups are amalgamated into one giant group. Amalgamated Chama Limited, the Chama of Chamas, helps small clubs pool resources together to increase their investment capital.
I can say this is actually a success story from Kenya, that it minimizes the poverty level.
Kiambu County is where Miga's enormous real estate business is located. After 10 years of investment, the Chama has established a number of real estate ventures in and out of Nairobi.
So as an individual, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much capital you have. There's only so much network you have. If you're not working with others, it's very unlikely that you'll do large projects. So that's the whole basis for us coming together.
Home Africa, an estate franchise of Miga, sits on 774 acres of land. At completion, the estate will own sports facilities like stadiums, a golf course, a referral hospital, malls, affordable and high-end housing, among others. Investment opportunities have extended to the Kenya Police. The institution mobilized a SACCO that has grown to 24.6 billion Kenya shillings. The SACCO aims to transform the lives of every one of their members along with their families. The team visited this SACCO to learn more.
Kenya Police SACCO has grown over the years, and we have been able to achieve phenomenal growth. Partly, I would want to attribute this to the fact that we have had as a good strategic plan for Police SACCO.
He also emphasized the need to benchmark your club against the best. Kenya is known to have strong corporate competencies. Out of the 20 most successful SACCOs in Africa, Kenya holds all 19 positions, rivaled by only South Africa with just a single club.
And I was really very touched by the police SACCO, how police came up with such a huge project.
In Kenya, those people via investment, they are ahead of us in Uganda. So what my message to Ugandans is that we should pick ourselves and learn a lesson from our brothers and sisters across the border in Kenya.
One thing I've learned is that we need to plan for a sustainable development. That is planning for 100 years. In Uganda, we are sleeping. Starting from the policies, our attitude is very negative towards saving, and basically we are also greedy that those three things are not keeping us in our investment club, and they are not helping us to grow.
I want to thank DFCU Bank. I want to thank PwC and TV for this wonderful opportunity you've given to us as your clients. We're so happy, we're so humbled. It was a wonderful experience. We learned a lot. We're really so humbled. When it came to chamas in Kenya, they're the best. Ugandans, we need to wake up. We need to put everything on ground, not always having minds and hopes to do some things and we don't start. We need to start from now.
And now, the Battle for Cash is back. Hundreds applied to take part in Battle for Cash Season 2, but only 20 investment clubs were selected. Oyster Investment Club, China Sacco, Elite Social Investment Club, Endi, Magezi Kukola, Skills Development Center Chira, Kawempe Police Women Poultry Group, Cape of Good Hope, Kasamvu Environment Group, Hakuna Mchezo Development Group, Agri Investment Kibbutz, Ahmad Investment Club, Patek Women Association, Iyorula Farmers Traders, Alpha and Omega, the Great Herbal Medicine, Mvara Ward Savings and Credit Association, Kabura Mayumbu Youth Mushroom Growers, and the Corporate Club Uganda. All these hopefuls have one goal: to win 30 million shillings.
We are here to battle for this cash.
I think we are the best group to invest your money into.
It doesn't come easy though. The contestants must face harsh scrutiny from the panel of judges.
In 1 second, tell me what you want.
Anne Johaire Mohanji, a life coach and motivational speaker, passionate about empowering people. Anne has 15 years experience in capacity building and personal development. Anne is a senior consultant with Investors Club Limited, an investments club coach, a member of the Heritage Investment Club, the Readers Table Club, and also the founding chairperson of the Investment Clubs Association of Uganda.
Why would I put in money if I know you're not clear on where you want to put it?
Adam Sengova. Adam is an associate director in PricewaterhouseCoopers with over 12 years experience in provision of audit, corporate governance, risk management, regulatory compliance, information security, technology assurance, and resilience services to clients across Africa. He has helped clients across the public and private sector industries in building risk-resilient entities through better identification, assessment, measurement, mitigation, and the optimal leverage of risks for business benefit.
Sorry, but I don't get that. I don't know whether you're in the business of research.
Michael Mwesigwa, a senior manager for investment clubs and SACCOs at DFCU Bank. Michael has had an illustrious 10-year career in banking, spanning from sales, product development, strategy formulation and execution, business growth to wealth management. A trainer and motivational speaker, Michael is an advisor on the Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs and has been instrumental in coaching over 500 entrepreneurs regarding personal branding, sales, and business growth. Michael is on the quest to help Ugandans build wealth by strengthening their synergies through investment clubs and SACCOs while making a positive change to society. The long-awaited moment has come, and first in to pitch to the judges is Ronald and Gordon, representing Kasamvu Environment Group Limited.
We are here to provide clean energy for all people as we conserve our environment.
Their idea is to buy electric machines to run their business.
We intend to produce clean energy briquettes for home use and institutional use.
And some of them are honeycomb briquettes, others are stick briquettes. Stick briquette is long and honeycomb is big. So the waste, much of it is the sugar cane waste, char, and then maize cobs, and all this waste is gotten from our transfer station in Namuongo, where our base is. When we look at the operation cost, A small briquette, a stick briquette, a kilogram of production goes for 800 shillings and 1,000 shillings for the honeycomb. And out of that, we are able to sell at 1,200 shillings and 1,500 shillings for honey, for stick and honeycomb. So in the end, we have a profit of 200 and 500. We are here because we operate on manual machines and we are able to get a small profit margin. So if we get electric machines from the money which we probably would like to win, we are able to buy machines like the briquetting machine, which goes for over 7 million shillings. So there we are able to produce briquettes at a larger scale, probably more than 1,000 kilograms per production time. And that makes us earn a profit of over 200,000 shillings per unit production time.
The market has grown steadily to 40 clients. So we intend to target to a market base of 200 clients in the next 12 months.
We lost the market from Liberia. They wanted over 500 tons because we did not have the electric machines. So we are here to find the electric machines.
You talked about losing someone in Liberia. You're talking about Rolex people here. You're talking about schools. Where are you? Where are you playing?
Okay, thank you. Our market base is the local market. Schools, Rolex makers, and institutions, different institutions. But
how many schools are you servicing right now? And how much are they taking per term?
We have 4 schools we are supplying to, and we have taken them on low-term basis, considering that when they don't have the firewood in place, they can substitute it with briquettes.
Have you asked why they haven't gone ahead to ask you guys to give them quite a bigger proportion to use instead of using firewood?
Yeah, we had an interview with them, a dialogue with them, and they told us that their students, their parents who cannot afford school fees, so instead of for them buying briquettes, those parents have told them that they would prefer supplying them with firewood.
So does that then speak to your mission that talks about focusing on the low income earner?
As far as that is concerned, most of the clients we are targeting are these people with restaurants and those on the market, on the roadside sellers.
So what you're saying, you got your vision wrong and strategy wrong?
We are targeting all people.
You see, what my colleague Adam is saying is that you cannot target everybody. You need to have focus. Where is your focus? What's the difference between you and any other person who's doing affordable fuel? Because he's had those conversations before. So I need you in one sentence to tell me what you're pitching for. What do you want?
I need money to grow Kasango Environment Group as a biofuel producing industry. Because our fuel runs for more than 4 hours while burning, but other producers have fuel which runs for less than an hour.
So how much money would you be looking for?
We need 14 million.
How much money have you made between January to date?
We've made a lot of money, which we don't have in figures correctly.
How can you be in business when you do not have records, when you do not know how much I have made, how much is profit, how much do the raw materials cost?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, members. We'll get in touch with you. All the very best.
Thank you so much.
Fred and Joab represent Elite Social Investment Club. Their goal is to improve the quality of life within the member households.
Our mission is to eliminate social distress caused by sickness, death, or even loss of employment.
We started investing in 2017 January. Our values being social security, we started with the pharmacy business. So why pharmacy? A pharmacy is also a form of social insurance for our members because they are able to buy the cost of drugs more or less at the wholesale price. When we are starting up, we invested about 61 million, but before we could start business, we lost about 11 million, considering the nature of the business. But by the end of the year 2017, our value had risen again to 75 million. So on a monthly basis, we incur about 5.1.2 million. Our sales right now are around 26 to 29 million in the last 8 months. So we've not been able to go 30, and we are asking why can't we move. We want money for expanding our business. We want to open a new pharmacy, and we also want to invest in a health information magazine. The new pharmacy will cost us 65 million, 65.5 million, and for the magazine, 8.9 million will be enough.
So how much does the magazine bring in, and how much does the pharmacy bring in?
The gross profit is about 8 million, and the real net profit is about 3 million per month. The magazine is going to be a promotional material, but we hope to get about 16 million per year.
So the 15 households, how many of them have a background that is skewed towards running a pharmaceutical business very well?
We are hiring the skilled people to run a business.
And that forms the 5.2 that you're spending on a monthly basis?
But you said you have sales of 26 million. Yeah.
26 to 29 million per month.
So what's your cost of sales?
On average, we stock, our cost is about 16 to 19 million.
So how do you incorporate things like goodwill or the brand you've developed?
We've not yet got that skill to say our goodwill is...
Okay, just the last one, yeah? You talked about this, you not having a sales strategy, yeah? And you're more or less trying to look into how you can expand the business. But on the other side, you're asking for 60 million to open up another pharmacy. So as a potential investor into your business, why would I put in money if I know you're not clear on where you want to put it, and you're just thinking through where you want to go?
We've written down something and we know where we want to go.
Do you think that is the best way to improve the quality of lives of the 15 households that you have?
We all know that health is wealth. If somebody is healthy, then they can be able to think through. You cannot
So
think.
how different is this pharmacy from all the other thousands of pharmacies that we have?
Around.
Yes.
Now, one, in our pharmacy, it's all about making money. Okay? So money is there, but it's not about making money. Why? Because when you come, there are even times when clients come, and we've advised our workers who are working for us, we should think beyond the picture and giving back to the community. You
So
come
is your brand geared towards promoting healthy living and the pharmacy? Is that clear?
Yes, that's why we are talking about coming up with a better health magazine to make sure that we have more information reaching to our clients and the community at large.
Okay, thank you very much.
If they don't give us, then they won't give any other person.
This season on the Better for Cash, you too can be a winner.
This is how. Do you have a product or a business that you are working on? Pitch that idea in a 30-second video and send the video to this WhatsApp number. The top 3 pitches will be posted on the DFCU social media pages for people to vote. The winner will get 400,000 shillings. This money will be wired to the winner's DFCU bank accounts. Battle for Cash.
NTV, turning on your world.
Even on those nights I sleep worry-free with Always Ultra. It has a soft, light cotton top layer and absorbs up to 3 times more. No stain, no check for 2 hours. Good night's mean, good morning energy. Good times with my family. Good morning energy, good morning energy. I stay fresh and lively with Always Ultra. Stay happy always.
Extraordinary could be right there in front of you without you even knowing it. It's something unique, rich and rewarding, full of character, a bold expression of flavor, like no other. Discover extraordinary flavor. Guinness, made of more.
Battle for cash. Alfred O and Alfred A represent Alpha and Omega, the great herbal medicine.
We are talking about fertilizer, which has been there before environment was distorted by human activities.
Since 1993, we developed this organic fertilizer, and it is a fertilizer which is done in solution form. We prepare it and we use for planting crops. It is it's an amazing fertilizer because it protects the crops as a pesticide. You can also use it as a preservative. After post-harvest, we spray it with our seeds and we store it. And we found that it has helped so much in those areas, and also it increases soil fertility. Each time that you use in any kind of soil, it increases the fertility.
Government of Uganda, World Bank, NARU, and other institutions have already taken it up for research. The research started this year in March, and so far we have received a preliminary report from governments which indicates high level of efficacy of the fertilizer, and we shall have the overall result in December, which will be produced by government of Uganda and international bodies, and we shall get the result in December.
You have all those, can I call them the big timers, coming to back you up. Why are you here?
We are here because these people have help us to do a research, and that is their level of commitments. But when we come to big investment for the people, they may be limited to do that. The research we are producing is to help give confidence and to open a way for people to believe and use organic fertilizer. And when we get support from DFCU, we shall use this to increase the production of the fertilizer, because we are using very local method, and we want to put like a cottage industry that will help us in much production, and that is a future plan. I'm sorry, but I don't get that. I don't know whether in the business of research, whether in the business of agricultural output, giving agricultural output in terms of fertilizer. Just help me in terms of real quantum numbers. What's the impact? The high impact investment is very high.
Can you attach a number, please? Can you kindly attach a number and say output say increases by 20% when you use our fertilizer?
In fact, when we use organic fertilizer, you get optimal 100% expectation.
How much has each been able to buy from you people over the last 3 months, say, or on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis, we get around 800,000 to 1 million shillings.
1 million shillings per month are your sales? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that is what we sell.
The total sales is 1 million shillings?
Yeah, that is what we sell.
And this is to 500 farmers?
500 farmers. There are others who get because people are still trying to come up. And you know, these chemical fertilizers took a lot in the market, and people are trying to believe, and we have a lot of challenges in the minds of people.
Okay, so how much does it cost you to produce 1 million shillings worth of sales?
1 liter we sell it at 10,000 shillings. And this 10,000 shillings we can use 6,000 to produce the 10,000.
We know that there are projects that are funded by the World Bank. That's not only their focus. They do the research to confirm that whatever they're going to sponsor is bankable and that the money will return. So that's what we're saying, that they do actually finance. And we know the government also finances. So why are you walking away from all that if they've been involved in research and development of whatever you're doing, and then you're looking for money elsewhere? So is it that the World Bank and the government probably don't see your project as viable?
I believe our research report will come out and we hear what they will say about that.
We look forward to that report coming up, but for now, thank you very much for giving us the time. All
It's
the
a
very best.
pleasure. So, thank you.
I'm here for the battle of the cash, and I'm very excited that I'm here because I wanted to win. I'm here to represent the women from the northern part of Uganda, the displaced women, which are here trying to struggle for their life, and the life is not easy for them.
Christine and Nakolina are from the Patek Women's Association. Since 1993, the group has been working to uplift the standards of living of rural women.
The trouser of the...
Don't you worry, my dear, just calm down, become collected, and then let's hear you. Yes.
The trouser of Patek Women's Association. We flee from the northern Uganda, part of Uganda, because of war. All our properties were burnt down. We just came with the clothes we were putting on. And was some of our husbands were also killed. So most of us are widows. We came together, we started sitting together, what 10 of us. Then we started storming our head. We said now that we have come to a strange land and we don't have anything. What should we do as women? Then we started recruiting our fellow members who also flew to Jinja.
The judges are having a rough time decoding Christine's speech.
The ladies who are in Jinja.
I'd like to hear from your colleague. Tell me something.
Call me Nakolina Opua. I'm the chairperson of the group. We used to divide that money not equally. Depends how your business works. Some get 8 million, some get 800,000, some get even 10 million.
You want a loan of 100 million that will help you build houses on this 6.5-acre property. Am I right in assuming that?
Yes.
So do you have an idea on how much the cost of each house will take? And if the members will be in position to contribute monthly towards the ownership of this house?
A member is supposed to contribute 33 million, then it could be equivalent to what? Qualified for the house. So monthly, we used to save some saving in the bank, the FCU, some save 100, some save 150.
What are you currently doing on the 6.5 acres? In Vigo.
In Vigo. Now we try at least to build a maize for 2 seasons, but the rain wasn't in a good position, so right now we have left it like that. We fence it and we have put there a gate and a scar to keep it for us.
Okay, have you thought about renting out this land to farmers in that area?
We thought so like that, but we fear people in this world, they can't even.
Okay.
Up next is another women's group. Cotilda and Doreen are police officers representing Kawempe Policewomen Poultry Group.
We shall continue working hard, attending all the tasks which will be put before us, and doing it with all our energy and all our ability to ensure that we really go through and win this cash. We want it seriously.
So we pioneered in the poultry, and now eventually we have to go to tailoring, to salon, and we have come up with a proposal of piggery project as Kawempe Policewomen Group. We have come up with this project. We are going to be based at Naweru North Zone, that is in the municipality, Wakiso District. We had to come up with this project because of a number of studies and stories about piggery, how good it is, how it can bring in cash so fast, and doesn't require a lot of hustling. We shall begin with the 50 parent stock, that is sows, and including boars, which we shall, within the 7 months they will be pregnant, and they will give us piglets in the 11th month. Can you imagine?
Tell me more about the poultry you're currently doing.
We have 400 broilers.
How much money have you been making out of that business?
Over 20 million. And we have reinvested in other projects.
Going into the piggery project, you've talked about half an acre of land, having to have a sty. I don't see anything to do with how you plan to treat these animals.
We have contacted the veterinary officer. In this particular one is Iron.
To be direct, how much will it cost you to maintain a pig for 7 months until it produces a kid?
It will cost us around 7 million.
How much money do you want?
Our project will cost at 40 million. Yeah, but if we with the help, in the case we go through, we shall add in to make 40 million.
How much are you bringing on board?
40 million.
The 20 members already have 40 million. And at the end of the day, how much money do you hope to make?
Like a piglet, it will be at 80,000.
As an investor, I'm interested to know how much will we make at the end of the day?
On average, we are going to sell like 2.
Can you give the number that you will make at the end of the year?
At the end of the year, yes. We project to sell over 400 pigs.
You haven't yet built a sty, you haven't yet gotten the clearance from the health authorities, you haven't yet considered labor, you haven't yet considered things that will help you maintain that business in as regards the employees you need. And for me, I think the money you're projecting probably will not sustain the business for the 7 months or 11 months that you're looking at. Yeah, so you probably need to go back to your business and look at the numbers you're sending to us. Yeah.
Thank you very much, and we'll get back to you. All the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.
James and Joel, representing Hakuna Mchezo, are in the business of making counter books and paper bags.
Akabadde akagenda okuyisaawo nti Hakuna Mchezo ye business gye ngenda okulagirawo nga nkola mu ddakiika eyo nkulaga ekibulako kye kino ze sente ze njagala kuba ekibulako kufuna cutting machine nze ekitabo kimaleyo naye wano ngenda kulagirako wano wennyini nga nsobola okukola ekitabo kyange kiggwe ekibulako nga kusala busaze ekyokusala kye tutayina.
Chose this business idea because of the market which is available, cheap and accessible inputs, that is NASA. That's where I buy the inputs from. Cheap skills, that means 2 weeks. Somewhere has the skills of making the books and the paper bags. The population around provides with us labor for the project.
How many books have you sold over the past couple of months? How many books, how many paper bags, and how much does that cost you?
Ebitabo byetukoze mu mwaka oba mu mwezi byetukoze mu mwezi tulinga mu bitabo tukolamu ku ebitabo nga 1,100
mu bitunda sente meka
erikwaya tumutunda 35,000 tukwaya tumutunda 22,500 fokwaya tumutunda 14,000.
Muno yagambye nti waliwo grupu nyingi ezigize ezikola ebitabo bino. Waliwo ekintu mu luzungu kye bagamba niche. Mweyawudde mutya ku grupu zino okulaba nti ebitabo byange bwe mbitwala mu supermarket babigule ate baleme ggula bya bannange.
Ekitabo kino kyemulaba wano mu maaso gange yenjawulo eriwo lwaki tuli banjawulo kubakola ebitabo abaki abalala kubanga twakozesa erinnya lyaffe lino erya Hakuna Mchezo ke katiba kaffe ke tukozesa era buli wogenda wonna basanga Hakuna Mchezo.
Mu myaka 5 bwe tuba tukoze bulungi sente tuzifunye nze nga memba njawulo ki ebeera ku bulamu bwange?
webala enjamu mu myaka etaano tetugenda girinda myaka etaano twakikolanga buli luvannyuma lugenda nga tugenda kuyingira mu krisimansi abantu abasinga atuuka ku budde obwa krisimansi nga neziri enkoko taziina netusalawo ne tugamba buli tugenda kuyingira mu krisimansi tugabana ezo sente ezikoleddwa mu mwaka omulamba.
Mbadde mbasaba nti mulekerawo okulya sente ezo ku Christmas.
Thank you very much, much appreciated. We will get back to you in terms of feedback, and thank you very much for submitting your proposal. All the very best.
Bernadette and Richard from Egunjuliro Lianaku Development Initiative, or ENDI, are confident that their shoemaking venture is gold.
Twaze kuwangula tetwaze kuyisa bivulu twaze kukima sente mu competition. We started the market trends, of which we found it easily that we can involve ourselves in shoemaking, known as craft shoes. Having looked at the population, of which 70 and 85% are the youth who like to put on these craft shoes. They are durable, they are long-lasting, they are easily moved. We involve ourselves in doing craft shoes, and the market is there. So that is the project we are undergoing right now.
How much money do you want, and what will the money be used for?
Actually, the projection seeks to an amount of 33 million Uganda shillings. So, and that money is broken down into various units of requirements in terms of raw materials.
You have premises where you're going to work for?
Yeah, definitely we have our own premises. 18 million is raw materials and 15 million is labor. Definitely. No.
How do you plan? Okay, go ahead.
The whole amount is 33. And of which each and everything it is falls within 33. We opted to buy 4 showing machines, and each showing machine costs 1.5 million.
Okay, how many shoes or footwear do you plan to produce in the first go? How many units?
How many units? Actually, we tend to produce 800 shoes in 1 month.
How much does it cost you to produce each shoe?
Each pair costs 15,000 Ghana shillings. We sell it at 25,000 Uganda shillings.
Where is your market?
We have Afro Job in Chiembe. We have some designers in Konoseta. And then we sell to Buruzira SS. We saw it that the 75% of the population within Uganda, they like to put on craft shoes. Since they are easily moved, they are comfortable and easily accessed.
Imagine I'm an investor. I'll come to your office and I'll ask you for several documents. One, do you have a business plan? 2, you're trading right now. Do you have a KCC trading license? Are you registered with URA? Is your business legally registered? In case I want to give you money, do you have all these documents? Do you have these documents?
Actually, for the period of 2-month period, since we are registered as a CBO, we had not attained all the big requirements. In time was like the trading license, because we are under a CBO, but we just had in DFCU Bank has invested.
So where do the CBO is a non-profit making organization?
Probably it is a profit making organization, but we have not yet reached to that level. And actually that 800 shoes, it is a projection seen in our proposal to you.
If it's a projection, projections are usually based on some facts. So before you tell me the 800, I expect you to have signed the memorandums already. With the designers, with the schools and all the other people he's going to sell to. Because if you tell me the 800, how can I confirm that you're going to sell 800? What if I give you my money and you sell only 10?
What you're saying is that put your projections together, have contracts signed. But for now, that's the feedback we'll give you. But you'll also get feedback from us on whether or not you're making it to the next group. But for now, all the very best.
Battle for cash.
NTV, turning on your world.
Selena! Hello. Kitchen gets a 10 out of 10. Thank you. This also gets a 10. Should we see the toilet now? Sure. This gets just one.
It is clean.
But not perfect.
Better than my cleaners? Impossible.
Challenge. Try the new Harpic 10X. Compared to ordinary cleaners, Harpic stick formulation removes yellow stains 10 times better, giving you a sparkling clean toilet.
Wow.
Now you also take
the Harpic 10X challenge.
Battle for Cash.
This season on the Battle for Cash, you too can be a winner.
This is how. Do you have a product or business that you are working on? Pitch that idea in a 30-second video and send the video to this WhatsApp number. The top 3 pitches will be posted on the DFCU social media pages for people to vote. The winner will get 400,000 shillings. This money will be wired to the winner's DFCU bank accounts. All the way from Arua, Vicky and Monica are representing Mvara Ward Savings and Credit Association. They're putting their best foot forward to take the 30 million home for their honey business.
Honey is the most loved product. Many of us, many people in the world needs honey because honey has medicinal effect on people. Honey is used as medicine, it is used in pharmacies, it is used for making syrup, for wound healing and many others. Again, honey it has a lot of market. It has market because just recently last year I went to Dubai to expose our products, and it has high market in Dubai where 1 kilogram of honey is bought at 50,000 shillings. And we thought if we have this project in place, we can invest, we can grow very fast, and we can improve on our household income. In our proposal, we want to have 21,213,000 for our project. One, we need to have enough processing plant. Second, we need to have enough beehives, that is modern. We need to have KTB, long straws, and processing material, harvesting gears, and then simple tools for doing our project.
As investors, I would want to know how much money have you made in the one last year?
We made 15 million, 216.
And that's profit?
Profit, yes, of course. You harvest honey in 2 seasons. The first season is in June, and then the last one is in February. So, in the first 6 months, you can harvest enough and you keep and continue to sell. The best honey which has been tested in the world is from Arua. They have tested Arua honey.
How many people are playing in the honey business in the other parts outside Arua?
Yeah, there are people who produce but not in large quantities.
Are you aware that, are you part of the Beekeepers Association of Uganda?
Yes, we have joined.
What's your registration number?
Yes, I'm not getting.
What's your registration number?
Our registration number?
When I walk into a supermarket, I find hundreds of brands of honey. Why would I buy yours? What stands out about yours?
Yeah, we have brand names on it. West Nile Natural Honey. We brand our products so that it is different. People know that this is from West Nile. Yes, they will.
So what you're saying is that what gives your honey an edge is just a brand name?
No, the quality also. As I stated, it is the best honey tested already in the market. It has been tested.
You actually said Arua has the best honey in Uganda. At the risk of not financing, do what they call a Me Too business. I want to do beekeeping. Oh, me too. I want to venture into banana plantations. Yeah, me too. At the risk of us not financing a Me Too business, what is the edge that your honey has that no other producer of honey in Uganda has over you?
One of the advantages of our honey, it has quality honey when tested. It's really natural honey. There's no any other products added in it. If you test, of course you have that machine to test. And secondly, we always have, we know our prices because we are competing with the other people.
We'll look deeply into your proposal. For now, thank you very much for submission. We'll get back to you, and all the very best.
Thank you.
Rosaline and Fatuma, representing Skills Development Center Kira, have brought samples of their beautiful sandals. But is their pitch as convincing?
And so far, we are in the beginning stages, but at least it's promising, and we are sure we are going to be successful because our shoes have good quality. Okay, I don't have so much to say, but I can say that Skills Development Center started as a way of imparting skills to the youth.
Why are you here?
We are here because this is Battle for Cash. And then we are sure that if we pass, we will go through, we can get a funding to boost our business.
How much money do you need?
Our total budget is 79 million. But then, over the years, like this is the first year, we have really done something out there, but we are still in the primary stages. We can't say we have all the machineries. Like if you want to do serious shoemaking, there are certain machines we need if we have to improve the quality of our shoes.
Is this worth investing in? Is it a community-based? Do you need just support or you need money for investment?
We need money for investment. We started with soap making, and then we went into bags, we went into jewelry, we went into garments, and now we are into shoes.
Okay, so you seem to be everywhere and nowhere. So you have an opportunity to pitch to investors.
No, what I'm trying to say, this is called Skills Development Center.
So is that your core business? Is developing skills your core business?
Exactly, our core business is skills. So I'm trying to tell you the skills we have started with and where we are now. So far we have like 4 skills. And then if you start asking me how many pairs of shoes we are making, it's like we are making shoes alone. But I can say we have made so far something like 50 pairs. And we have sold them, and the profits are visible.
In terms of the volumes, how much money are you making from the training? How many people have attended in this first year, and how much do you charge them?
We have about 20 people. We started with 20 people, and we are charging 10,000 per each. Yes.
If I want to attend, say, a course in how to produce liquid soap, how much will it cost me?
200,000.
200,000. How many people have you trained in this year you've been in business?
10 people.
10 people in total for liquid soap, or together with jewelry, bags, and garments?
It is liquid soap, jewelry, and bags.
What does it cost you to run this center?
Imparting skills because it's 200, I think we made roughly 1 million.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Welcome.
Each of these investment clubs have given it their all, but now their fate remains in the hands of the judges. Who's staying, who's going home? Let the judges decide.
Welcome back, everyone. How was the first session? Okay, we're pleased to have you back. As part of this session, we'll have one of you guys going back home. So the purpose of this session is for us to give you the feedback and also communicate who will be successful to go on to the next task and those that will be bidding us farewell.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll kindly direct my feedback to Patek Women Association. I must say I'm actually very fond of you. You have a very good journey. It shows persistence, it shows resilience, coming all the way from northern Uganda and turning your tragedy into something that bonds you as a group to make sure that you're creating a livelihood for ladies and fellow women and youth in Jinja. It's very touching. Although I might say that the areas that we can actually improve on, because I told you this is an opportunity for you to sell your idea, is in the areas of leadership. The person who was actually leading the pitch was not a chairperson and was not as audible. And what was happening is that we couldn't even tell what exactly the money was meant to do. There was also, I think, we didn't get clarity around the cost of land. You said you have land, but we didn't get clarity whether or not you wanted to actually improve livelihood of women, or you actually wanted to build the houses, and if at all, what was the cost going to be. In as much as the story was very sympathetic, we are in this to actually make an investment decision, and so sympathy is good, but we also need to look at what the investment decision is and what the return would therefore be. And that said, for me, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for coming. As a bank, we will do very good training for you in terms of skilling you and putting the right mechanisms in place to help you achieve your goal. But the unfortunate bit is it's the end of the road for you. It stops here.
This is the end of the road for Patek Women Association. They have played their card and lost the battle. They're now on their way back to Ginger. But here on NTV, the battle still continues.
Turning on your world.
The great taste of Blue Band is now packed with added omega-3 and 6. Making it easy to give your kids a good start to great days.
You can tell that from a Blue Band home.
Give your kids the taste they love and the good start they need.